Hi, this is Tanya from Love Buddha Tarot, back with the card of today for the 1st of September 2016. Yay, we've got to September. September's always a good month. I like September. So the cards today, there's a really nice feel about them. I mean, we have the solar eclipse today as well, so we've got to remember that. And it's good. There's a lot of energy in it, but it's like I say, just roll with it. It's powerful, and it's like I say, it's working for us. It's really crazy month this month. It's just, you can't even put into words how bizarre the energies are. Everybody, I mean, every sort of spiritual writer or whatever that I follow and I'm reading, they're all sort of picking up on the same. So that's always nice as well, because it always verifies what you're getting, and as a reader, it's nice to get verification as well. But anyway, today's cards. First of all, we have the Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups, I anybody that knows me knows I love the Cups cards. I'm always, I've got a little soft spot for them. But this is such a lovely card, and especially in this deck as well. And the two things that come straight in as soon as I see the Knight of Cups is intuition and love, because this card is telling you that now is the time to think with your heart. Your head might be thinking of logical explanations and stuff like this, of what to do, and being rational and stuff like that. But the Knight of Cups is a dreamer. His head's in the clouds, but his feet are on the ground. So, his dreams can become reality. And this is what these solar eclipses are at the moment. They're telling us, all you have to do is think about what you want for your dreams. Think, how can I actually go about and get them? And then just go up and sort of collect your prize, if that makes sense. Because this is about dreams becoming reality. This is what this whole crazy astrological stuff, the energies at the moment, the way the planets are, everything like that, it is all about dreams coming true. So what this card is saying is, like I say, follow your intuition and follow your heart with this as well. Now, when the knight was the page, what he was doing then was he was identifying his emotions. Right, okay, what am I feeling? He was actually getting in touch with himself. The Knight of Cups, when he's then the knight, he is ready to take action. So this is sort of an action card. In other tarot, you often see the horse is like up as if it's rearing, and it's ready to charge forward as well. And there's a lot of optimism comes in with this card. It is really lovely. But there is still a little bit of hesitancy, I mean, this Knight of Cups is the explorer. He's ready to go and explore. And what it's saying is, be gallant at this time. That goes with knights, doesn't it? Gallant. Be gallant at this time, and gallant means like, be brave, be heroic. This is like, it's like the knights of old, this, and the knights, are often, with these, with knights in tarot as well, they're often sort of focused on like the knights of old, like the King Arthur and stuff like that. And those knights their mission was to go in search of the Holy Grail. That's quite strange, because there's a friend of mine does pop-up cinema nights, and tomorrow we're actually doing the Holy Grail. So I'm really looking forward to that. It's we're actually doing it in the cathedral as well. So bizarrely enough, Monty Python in the cathedral will be great. But like I say, they're going in search of this Holy Grail, and the Holy Grail is divine knowledge and growth of oneself as well, so it's this night, it's like he's on that quest to get that. He's on this quest for wholeness. This is what he's doing. So this card's got quite an artistic feel about it as well, for quite a different reasons. But it's like I say, the Knight of Cups, he has this idea of how life should be, and it's poetic and it's creative, and it's quite simple but beautiful. And what this card is saying is, yes, life can be like that. You just need to take the action to actually get you there. What comes in with this card as well, which is usually which is quite interesting, and the knight here is going off. It's like an offer. It's an invitation. It's an opportunity, but it's the knight that's actually presenting this. So if we have a look in the card, we can see the knight is presenting this cup. Now, this card is quite interesting. When I looked at it straight away, I mean, if we look at that knight, he's actually even taken his armor off. Most of the knights have armor on. He hasn't got his armor on there. He's on this white horse. Now, the white horse is a sign of strength, a sign of purity, and it's like I say, that is going to carry him, his strength and his purity and his innocence will actually carry him through to this quest. He's looking up there. If we have a look, he's actually looking at this angel and he's looking at the scriptures in what the angel has shown him. So he's actually, this is saying he's started to listen to his intuition. He's actually now taken notice and, he's going off in that direction. Now, what I found interesting within this card is yesterday we had the Tower, right? And I explained that the Tower isn't all bad because there's always an opportunity, a better opportunity with the Tower. And if we have a look in this card, it actually looks like that tower is being left behind. There's a little bit, I don't know, it looks a bit like the Loch Ness Monster's trying to chase him there. But it's fine, he's out of these choppy waters and he's actually on solid ground now as well, He has wings on his helmet here. And again, he's on a divine mission, like a divine quest. So it's a really lovely card, that. And like I say, the Knight of Cups usually has something in his sight that he's actually going after. This is usually another person, but the thing is with this person, there's like a magnetic pull towards it. A lot of synchronicity comes in when you get this card as well. And it's like something that has been in your head and in your head and in your head. And like I say, now it's action time. When I first pulled this card as well, what I got is, I love Rumi, I really, really love Rumi. If anybody hasn't read his stuff, then read it. He's amazing, and to think that it was like 900 years ago or something, and the stuff he was writing then is just bizarre. And what I got straight away when I seen this card is, let yourself be silently drawn by the strange pull of what you really love. It will not lead you astray. And that's what Rumi said, and it ties in so much with the Knight of Cups, because the Knight of Cups is telling us that nothing is by chance. Everything that is unfolding now, is something that has been leading up to it or something like that. There's no chance in this. Everything has been synchronized perfectly by the universe as well. So this is telling you now it's time to take the bull by the horns. The universe has set the path for you. It's time to take the bull by the horns and actually go after your quest. That's it. It's like prepare for the catch sort of thing. There will be more synchronicity coming in. There's a lot of strange happenings. 2 days ago, I was sitting and I have my tarot cards on my table next to me, and the High Priestess was turned over, and I thought, that's unusual, so I put it back. I went out of the room, I came back, and the High Priestess was turned over again, and I was like, right, okay. So I told my daughter was sitting, I put the High Priestess back in the deck. We were sitting talking, and then my daughter turned around and went, look at that. And the High Priestess was actually turned over again, and it was lying next to the cards, and there was only us two in the house and nobody had took it. My daughter keeps saying, I wish you weren't like this, I wish I had a normal mom. So that was quite funny. But yeah, there's a lot of strange stuff going on at the moment as well. So, like I say, when this card comes in, it's going in a quest, and it's often going in the quest of a person. And this person is like, they've got quite a poetic view on life as well. Really good energy comes in with this. There's a warmth, there's a friendliness, there's an emotional side. And like I say, there's dreams. There's dreamers. And what happens is, when the knight actually goes after this, what he then finds is, he finds a freedom, he finds an air of freeness, and it's an escape from the mundane as well, But like I say, there's a lot of deep, deep emotions in this. So, be prepared for that, because it's like the Knight of Cups and whatever's in the Knight of Cups side, when they fall or when they rise, they, it's deep. It's, this is all about deep emotions as well, but it's like, there's sorry, I'm getting there, a lot more smiles, but it's like you smile more, I feel, and like there's a real feeling of being loved. There's a lot of artistic expression as well, so it's like, it's just I don't know, there's a very creative feel coming in with this, So what this card is saying is, please take a chance today, it is time for action. Listen to your heart, and, be prepared to maybe be swept off your feet or even be the sweeper, it's entirely up to you. But this is good things. There's something new coming, and, it feels really, really good. And like I say, with the solar eclipse, this is all about new beginnings, so this is tying in lovely with it. So I really like the Knight of Cups there. So the Osho card as well, I get so excited reading these Osho cards, because I don't use them a lot, and then when I connect with them again, I really, I've just looked at it and it was 11:11. But I really love the energy that comes through, and this is such a wonderful, wonderful card. And if we have a look, it's called Playfulness, and it's like, it looks like fairy dust round there. And what was it off Peter Pan, where it's all you need is faith, trust, and a little bit of fairy dust? And that's what's coming in with this, And what this card is saying is like, life is rarely as serious as what we actually think it is, And what we need to do is we need to find the opportunities to play. Yes, we're adults, but what does that mean? It means it doesn't mean we've grown up, because growing up is a trap. We need to still stay playful. And this person in this card, it's like she is just enjoying the joy of being alive. It's like, when I mentioned the other day that we're stuck in this chrysalis, and this is like you've emerged from the chrysalis. All of the color is there, it's like I say, there's a lot of light in there. There's sparkles. There's, it's an absolutely beautiful card. And this card is telling us to remember when we were children, when we were children, like, life was a game. That's what it was. We woke up in the morning and we couldn't wait to go out and play. And this card is saying it's time to play again. It's time to go out and play, And we can, no matter what we have in life, whether it's work or whatever, we can inject fun into it. I mean, this is my work and I love it, because every day there's laughter, or there's, even in readings, even in sort of really heavy readings, there's always a positive side with it, So it's like I say, there's a playfulness with it. Now, when we look at this card as well, the person in it is actually a clown. And what I got when I seen this was the tears of a clown. And what I feel with this is, usually clowns have many sad stories behind them, but their job is to make other people laugh, and their job is to make like other people be happy as well, because they know that laughter feeds them. Yes, they might have these sad stories, but when they are laughing and when they are making other people laugh, this is what heals them, and this is what can, it lightens their life. Laughter lightens their life there, and it's a lightheartedness. Anything can be joked about, it really, really can. And some people are just too uptight that they don't get that. But I really feel that anything can be joked about. And this card is just saying that you need more fun in your life, and really try to be around people that enhance this as well. And people that sort of like welcome your inner child out to play. It's like, yeah, come along and play with me, because life is tough at times, but if you can laugh even through the hard times, then you are truly blessed. I was out with one of my friends yesterday, and she's going through a bit of a hard time, and we just laughed yesterday. It's stupid stuff. And she actually turned around at one point and she went, I love how we can laugh like this together, And it was silly. It was childish. Anybody else would have thought that we were nuts or something. But, there was so much laughter, and it lightened her mood. It made her feel better, just being able to laugh. It reminded her that she isn't this serious person that is going through all of these issues and having to constantly focus on trying to sort out her problems. You know, it allowed her to be lighthearted again. And it was actually beautiful to see. And this card as well, it talks about like, there's something fresh, there's something new here, and something wonderful is just on the horizon, you know, and you need the playful innocence, you know, and the clarity as well. And I really feel this is like, welcome this with open arms, because the second we start seeing life as not that serious, you know, this is when all of the burdens in our heart, you know, the things we are carrying on, the baggage we are carrying on our back, whatever, this is when it disappears, you know. I mean, Osho talks about this card, and what he says is, one starts living with a very light weight or almost no weight, so weightless one becomes, one can fly in the open sky. Zen's greatest contribution is to give you an alternative to the serious man. The serious man has made the world. The serious man has made all the religions. He has created all the philosophies, all the cultures, all the moralities. Everything that exists around you is a creation of the serious man. Zen has dropped out of the serious world. It's created a world of its own, which is very playful, full of laughter, where even great masters behave like children. You know, so this is it. We've been told we need to be in this serious world, and we don't, because, you know, the greatest masters, you know, the greatest masters had fun. I mean, if you ever watch any of Osho's talks or anything, he was such a funny guy. You know, the Yogi Bhajan was, Wayne Dyer was, you know, Marianne Williamson were. All of these people who, you know, are sort of spiritual gurus, they all have this lightheartedness and this playfulness around them as well. What I get with this card as well is, I don't know if you can see that, but it's like, I always get like sort of dance like no one's watching, you know, when you just don't care here, because there's sparkly bubbles of light there, there's bright colours, you know, there's fun, there's laughter, there's freedom. And this clown in there doesn't care who is watching, you know, and they're not looking to see what anybody else's opinion is neither. And sometimes what happens is, when we take this attitude, and when we take this light-hearted attitude, we can ruffle quite a lot of feathers, because some people just don't get it, you know. But, you know, I once met James Van Praagh, who is an amazing man. I absolutely adore that man. And he was such a humble, just, they say never meet your heroes, and like, please do, because he was fantastic. And he actually said to me, what anybody thinks of you is none of your business, you know. And it's a great way to be, you know. The people that are around me that I know love me for who I am, that is who I'm bothered about. Anybody else, I, you know, just don't care, because, you know, to live your life like this is worth more than, you know, what somebody has to say about it, you know. And life is so much better when you're laughing, I feel, as well. So lovely cards there coming. I've just got there, one of my favourite singers is a guy called Donovan Frankenreiter, and he sings a song called Love, Life, Love and Laughter, it's called. Yeah, Life, Love and Laughter. And please, once you've listened to this today, put it on and listen to the words. It's really upbeat, and I really feel it'll raise your vibration for the day as well. I'm going to put that on straight away. But yeah, this is it, you know. It's life, love and laughter. You know, this is the holy grail, you know, that this night is in search of. And it's nearly there, you know. It's so just hang in there today. You know, there's a light feel today. I feel no matter what else is around, we've got this solar eclipse. Things are working for us at the moment, you know, and it's like I say, just this light-hearted feel. Try to laugh today, you know, try to be light-hearted. Try to sort of put your worries and all seriousness just out of the way a little bit, you know, and listen to that song as well, and lift your mood. This is what we need to do at the moment, lift our mood, you know, because it's the 1st of September. It's going to be an absolutely great month, you know. just because the schools are going back doesn't mean that we need to stop playing. You know, that's what's just came in there. So I like that one. That's really good. So I hope you have a fabulous day. I actually have an offer on at the moment for the solar eclipse, and it's an email reading for £20. Normally they're 30. It focuses on 3 questions in depth. And it's usually with you within 24 to 48 hours as well. So if anybody would like to book an email reading, sorry, I can't put the offer on phone and Skype ones, but it is only on email readings. But if anybody would like one of those, please either go to my Facebook page or email me via my website, and we can sort out the things that I need from you, and then I can get your reading done as well. Okay, so have an absolutely fabulous day, and I'll see you tomorrow with the card of today. Satnam.